Today is the start of Black History Month, and I want to talk about something that we get wrong every year. We look back at our ancestors like they were superheroes, untouchable, unrepeatable. But what if I told you that Mary McLeod Bethune, Madam C.J. Walker, Ida B. Wells, that they were magic? I mean, black girl magic, yes, but they used patterns, repeatable patterns. And if you're a black woman right now trying to figure out what your next move is, then you need to know what those patterns are. So what's happening right now is that black women are the most educated demographic in America. And we're also leaving the workforce in droves, in record numbers. I am one of them. I left a senior director role last year, y'all, making six figures, a good six figures. And I know I'm not alone. A lot of us climbed the ladder. A lot of us showed up. We all delivered. And then we hit a wall, whether it was the pay gap or the culture, the tone police, the stress, or just realizing that someone else's vision for success wasn't ours. So now what? We're stuck? We have all this talent, all this experience, all this drive, and we don't know where to point it. That's why I started studying the women who came before us, not to idolize them, but to learn from them. Mary McLeod Bethune started with $1.50, and she built a school that became Bethune-Cookman University. She advised presidents. She shaped policy. But here's what nobody really talks about. It's how she did it. She understood three things that most of us don't leverage. The power of proximity. She positioned herself near the people who had what she needed. The strategy of institutions. She didn't just work hard. She built an infrastructure that outlasted her. And the art of influence. She knew how to make people want to support her vision. That's the part that really, really excites me. She was a master at influencing others. The kicker, though, is that she did this in the early 1900s as a black woman in the South. If she could do that with $1.50 and Jim Crow, what could we do today in 2026 with everything that we've already built? So here's what I'm doing. On February 18th at 12 p.m. Eastern, I'm hosting a live workshop where we're breaking down Mary McLeod Bethune's playbook. We're looking at three pivotal moments in her life, the decisions that she made, the patterns that she used, and we're applying them to your life. This is a strategy session, not just a history lesson. Because what I believe is that we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We need to see the patterns that already work. We need to identify the patterns that we already have and figure out the next right move. So if you're in transition, whether you left corporate or you're thinking about leaving or you're just trying to figure out what's next, then this is for you. The link to register is in the description and the comments. February 18th, 12 p.m. Eastern. Let's stop spinning our wheels and start building something that matters. I'll see you there.